My 4 modes of verbal communication. Can everybody say mode 2? Mode 2. One more time. Mode 2. Mode 2 behavior. That's characterized by a verbal communication style that's cautious and indirect, pleasant and polite, flattering and entertaining, vague and ambiguous. Underlying attitude for mode 2 is, I want to do everything possible to get you to like me, and I want to do everything possible during my conversation with you to prevent you from criticizing me, insulting me, and prevent you from experiencing any sort of negative reaction to what I say or how I say it. Now, some guys will say, Alan, is it true that men who behave like the proverbial well-mannered nice guy have tremendous success with women? See, even dogs know how to give right eye contact. The fuck? Takes me back to the speaking engagement I had in London. Some guy said, Alan, you know, I've read your book and I respect some of the things you say, but it sounds like you're just telling guys to be, you know, just kind of like a verbally blunt jerk. You know, and I'm more of a classy gentleman. I'm more of a nice guy. You know, women categorize me as a nice guy. I said, oh, really? Uh-huh. So I asked the whole auditorium, I said, how many of you guys in here think you're classy gentlemen and well-mannered and polite, nice guys? And like probably 95% of the guys raised their hand. And I asked them one simple question that afterwards you could hear a mouse fart. I said, how's that working out for you? All the guys just started looking at each other like, shit. Because the reality is, if the nice guy thing was the ultimate key to success, why in the fuck are you in this auditorium listening to me? Any woman's gonna think you're nice if you're flattering to her all the time, if you're willing to entertain her all the time, you never challenge her sexual sensibilities, you help her move heavy boxes when she wants to move from one apartment to the next, you treat her to lunch and dinner on a monthly basis. I mean, what is there not to fucking like about you? When you just playing up to her all the time and accommodating her and shit. What is there not to fucking like about you? But you ain't getting no pussy wet. And if you do happen to fuck it, that's a charity fuck. So she can keep you motivated to lift more heavy boxes and do the shit she wants you to do. Can anybody say mode 3? Dishonest and or disingenuous, intentionally misleading, fawning and or spineless, highly predictable and mundane. That's one mode where I divide them up to at least 3 categories. One is a mode 3 timid. That would be a guy who just goes to the party, like probably some guys last night. They go to a party, they get all dressed up, and they with their 2 buddies, they're like, yeah, we're looking good, yeah. Then they get into the club, and what do? They just stand against the wall. Damn, she's hot. Fuck. God, look at her shit. Fuck. God, I love the fuck. God, look at her. Oh, shit. Look at those tits. God damn. Okay, guys, you ready to go? Yeah. Mode 3 target. He plays right into the gold digger's hands. That's the guy. He got enough confidence to start a conversation with a woman, but 95 to 99% of his conversation is, hey, what's your name, Angela? Yeah, you know, I own a house on the beach. Yeah. Drive a Porsche 911. Yeah. Yeah. This is a real Rolex watch. Yeah. Yeah. I went to Harvard. Yeah. And he's hoping that all this impressive stuff he says, a woman's gonna be like, oh my God, I need to just open my legs for you right now. You're so impressive. And then after he says all the impressive stuff and he doesn't get laid, he's like, fuck, I guess I gotta move up from a Porsche 911 to a convertible Bentley. That's the ticket. No, he's just a target. And then the third would be going back to my concept of fun clubbing. Some guys, I've known guys to fun club not only for weeks or months, but years, literally years, just pretending like they wanted nothing romantic or sexual with a woman under the guise of I'm her friend while they're fantasizing about her. Underlying attitude for mode 3. I want to do everything possible to prevent you from knowing my true thoughts and my true romantic or strictly sexual desires, interests, and intentions. I would rather not express my desires and interests to you honestly at all than to express them honestly and have my desires and interests abruptly and blatantly rejected. Guys say, Alan, wouldn't you agree that it's better to just not approach women at all and instead always wait for them to make the first move towards you? Sure, you're right. Sure, you're right. If you're a major entertainment industry celebrity or a professional athlete, you can possibly get away with that. Maybe certain other exceptions as well. But for most guys, man, the other exception I might say, if you're a regular guy, you're just like amazingly good looking. But other than that, you're going to have to approach a percentage of women if you want to connect with some women. Can everybody say mode 4? Mode 4. Antagonistic and intentionally insulting, hypercritical and obnoxious, bitter and resentful, verbally abusive and even hateful. Typically, when you go into mode 4, you start off in mode 2 and or mode 3, and you get pissed because of how many times you've been rejected, how many times you've been ignored. So you develop this attitude like, man, all women are fucking bitches, man. Fuck them. Fuck them. They're bitches, man. They ain't shit. They're all no good scum of the earth. And if they even gain the confidence to approach a woman, they immediately have a negative attitude. Like, I know you're one of those no good bitches, but hey, you know. They don't even talk to women to really try to hook up with them. They just want to try to insult them, undermine their ego, their feelings. Underlying attitude, as I just mentioned. I've allowed a lot of you women to verbally abuse me, disrespect me. Key word, allowed. No woman can disrespect you unless you allow it. Remember that. To verbally abuse me, disrespect me, and mislead me and manipulate me in the past, or most of you women have rejected me or totally ignored me, so now I'm going to treat you women like the no good bitches that you are. Some guys will say to me, Alan, wouldn't you agree that it's best to just be a complete dick with women when you approach them? You know, say something like, hey, you filthy whore. You want to lick my balls tonight, you no good bitch? Isn't that like Mo 1? A lot of guys will confuse and conflate mode 4 with mode 1. If you were in the company of a woman who was attracted to you, but she was doing a damn good job of pretending as though she was not interested in you, how would you expose her facade? If you were in the company of a woman who was interested in a romantic relationship with you, but she was doing a damn good job of pretending as though she was only interested in maintaining a purely platonic friendship with you, how would you expose her facade?
Call her on it. Tell the truth.
Exactly. If you were in the company of a woman who was only interested in you spending time flattering her, entertaining her, doing financial favors for her, but she was doing a damn good job, and it's the manipulative time waster, a damn good job of giving you the misleading impression that she was on the verge of allowing you to become either her next long-term boyfriend or a next short-term casual sex lover, how would you expose her facade?
Say what you want. I bought it.
Let's say it together. That's the answer to all those questions. Mode 1.